Meanwhile, we've made our way into the kitchen and here to make a hearty New England clam chowder in honor of National Clam Chowder Day, which is today. Welcome back our good friend, the co-owner of LA's Grub Restaurant, Chef Betty Fraser.
Hello, Betty. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you.
I mean, who knew National Clam Chowder Day?
It's National Clam Chowder Day.
No, it's the truth.
And joining Cam at the counter is Maria and Ken. Welcome, guys.
Very
Let's dig
excited.
in.
We're celebrating. We're celebrating the day.
Listen, Betty celebrated so much so that she created this recipe just for us.
Just for you guys. You know,
Wow.
you used to throw me a little love. I throw you a little love right back, right?
This is a twist on the traditional clam chowder.
It is. Well, I grew up in San Francisco. And on those cold days, I used to love to go down to Fisherman's Wharf with my family and get that clam chowder in that sourdough bowl. And
I still do that when I visit. It's so delicious.
It's a great memory for me. I love it. So this one is super fun, though. We've added lots of flavors and lots of deliciousness.
I can see already.
What we've done already is we have made our clam stock from scratch. And it's not hard. You can buy the canned stuff, but don't.
It's so much easier. I mean, it's so much better the other way.
It's so much better. So you just take water, wine, garlic, you smash the cloves before you add it in, and then you steam the fresh clams in that. You cover it and give it like 15, 20 minutes. Steam them. If they pop open, they're good. If they don't, toss them. Then you strain the liquid and you have your own clam stock. Okay. And then what you do is when they've cooled down, you chop the clams. We're going to put those guys back in.
With the garlic and all of it right there, the deliciousness.
That has added flavor. Everything that we're going to add is going to add a layer of flavor. So then what we've done earlier is we cooked down some bacon.
Oh, so good.
Right? And when once it was nice and crispy, we took it out. We rendered out all the fat, but we want that fat. We're going to use it. And then what we do is we add in, normally it's just onions. But we do onions and leeks and shallots and celery because every different onion has a different flavor. So all those flavors are, again, adding to this magical concert of food. So what we do is we've got that.
This is super fancy clam chowder.
Oh, it's a super fancy. Well, you guys are super fancy.
Oh,
so many flavors.
Thank you. And then, okay, so we've got cream.
Right.
Okay, heavy cream. We've got half and half.
Okay.
Right.
Could you use one or the other?
You could use one or the other, and if you're trying to cut calories, you could add, you know, just whole milk or 2%, and then what you're going to do, you're going to see us thicken this with potatoes, which we've cooked earlier, and we're going to add them as a thickener. But also, you could do it with the lighter I was going to say you could make it vegan, but that wouldn't make a clam chowder. That wouldn't be clams.
Close enough.
And then what we want to do is we want to put those potatoes in there, and we're going to, with an immersion blender, you could use a regular blender too.
Are the potatoes already cooked?
The potatoes are already cooked. Yes, thank you very much, Ken. Yes, we have cooked those to fork tender. Peel them.
Maria was just preparing.
I know. Oh, do we dare turn it up? Woo, how exciting.
Any specific type of potato?
I like either russets or Yukon Golds. Okay.
And that's really great because then you don't have to add flour or cornstarch. No thickener.
No thickener. This stuff will do it. Just like pasta water. Thickened stuff.
So how long would we let that come together after we've used the immersion blender?
Then we want to let it sit for like 20, 30 minutes. Those flavors really need to get in there. And then, because we've blended it, it sort of pureed all those onions and that bacon in there.
So
but we gotta add a little bit.
Yes, of course.
Because the texture is also really important for this, right? So we bacon is good. Old Bay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's what has that. I was wondering what that extra spice was.
And those gorgeous clams that we used and we chopped on up, right?
There we go.
And
honestly, Old Bay can change the flavor of just about anything.
Some beautiful fresh thyme, and this one doesn't have a lot of stems, so I'm just going to put that in like this. These fresh herbs add so much flavor to things. They really do, and you want to add that towards the end. Bay leaves, fresh, beautiful bay leaves. And then more potatoes.
Right, because you've already blended those.
Yes, exactly.
So then how long will we let this simmer?
That guy is now, you're going to, again, you want it simmering low because if you were to boil this, those clams would turn rubbery.
Right.
And we want it nice and tender. Yeah. And then we're going to just, you know, add a little bit of salt and pepper.
Now, could you use other seafood for this? Is that
that's a good question.
sacrilegious to use other seafood in a clam chowder?
Well, it's that's sacrilegious, but it wouldn't be a clam chowder. It would be a shrimp chowder or a lobster chowder or a mussel chowder.
Do those things really
chowder.
exist? You can do that, though? You could do this for shrimp or any seafood?
You might be arrested by the culinary
By the
police,
clam chowder.
but
That's what I'm
I
asking.
think that you could do anything you really wanted to do.
Just tell him it was my question.
There's something very funny. You've got the New England and the Manhattan clam chowder. In 1934, the New England clam chowder was created. The Manhattan clam chowder was created. In 1939, New England passed a law saying you can't put tomatoes in chowder. So then they basically...
Right, because it's the red chowder.
Oh, that's
Yes, they wanted their New England clam chowder to be the clam chowder.
Is that still on the books?
I don't know.
I hope it is.
No, we could end right here, and
We
it could
could.
be delicious.
It would be fine.
But you are Betty Fraser, so I know what you like to do. You like to make things very special and layer the flavor. So you're adding a pesto.
Yeah, it's a parsley pesto because it's, parsley goes well with this. And we also added lemon to this pesto because lemon goes great with seafood. And that's just parsley, lemon, garlic, and salt and pepper, and a little bit of oil. So we'll just put a little bit of that on top of yours and mine.
Betty. And then finally, the piece de resistance.
Yes, because they used to thicken soups with oyster crackers. But we've already thickened it with potatoes. We don't want them to be so thick that we can't eat it. So what we did was we took freshly shucked oysters. We soaked them in buttermilk and Tabasco, and then drained it, dredged it in cornmeal.
So
and
good.
fried it.
Oh my God, so good.
You gotta try it, Deb.
Wow.
You too.
Yeah, are we ready?
All right, Betty.
Yeah, for National Clam Chowder Day.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Happy National Clam Chowder Day, everybody.
Celebrating here.
Cheers.
Home and family.